Well, here we are on the biggest night of the year when it comes to football, and all football fans all across the country and even all across the world, myself included, cannot wait for the big game to finally happen. Before the last video, I was 9 for 10 on my predictions, so I thought it would be kind of fun to test my luck a bit and pick the underdogs and root for the underdogs in the Bills and the Packers, but as we all know, that didn't happen, so I'm now 9 for 12 on my predictions this playoffs, and if I get a Super Bowl pick right in this video, then I will end this year's playoffs with a 10 for 13 record in terms of my predictions, so let's hope I get this one right. Hey, what's up guys, it's Akil from Team B Productions, which by the way, a name change is coming soon at 500 subscribers. So to those of you who are not already aware, drop down any suggestions you have for a name change in the comments. But in today's video, obviously, we are going to be predicting and previewing this year's Super Bowl. A quick note before we start, if you guys are not already subscribed, well, we post weekly sports videos and I've put out my predictions for every single game of this NFL playoff so far if that interests you. And each will be uploading a Larry Bird video very soon, along with all of the rest of our NBA content, which we have a lot of that as well. So stay tuned for all of that. And without any further ado, let's start this video. Alright, so let's start off by comparing these two teams and each of their units and positions overall. Starting off with the quarterback position, I don't think any of us are going to argue with this. I'm going with Patrick Mahomes pretty easily over Tom Brady at this point in both of their careers, although Tom Brady is the GOAT. The next position group is the running backs, and although neither of these teams' running backs is necessarily their strong points of the team, I think that the Bucs get the advantage with Rojo and Leonard Fournette. This receiver position is definitely a strong point of both of these teams, and choosing who has the better group is definitely a difficult decision. However, I came to the conclusion that the Chiefs have the single best receiver in this game with Tyreek Hill, and the Bucs have the better overall core with Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, Antonio Brown, and Scotty Miller. The tight end is the Chiefs with Travis Kelce, although if this were a few years ago with a prime Gronk, it probably would have been a different story. And as for the O-line, the Bucs definitely get the edge on that unit. So this is what the offensive comparisons look like. Now for defensive comparisons. The Bucs defense is built through their front seven and they have the better D-line. And they have the better linebackers. But when it comes to the secondary, things get pretty close. Both of these teams have a decent secondary. The Chiefs have players like the Honey Badger and Juan Thornhill, and the Bucs have players like Antoine Winfield Jr. and Carlton Davis. In the end though, I would probably give the Chiefs the slight edge in terms of the secondary play. So now for the part that most of you guys probably clicked on this video for. Who is my prediction to win the game? Well, before last round, I chose who I really thought would win, and I was 9 for 10 on my predictions from the wildcard round and the divisional. Last round, however, I kinda just went for who I was rooting for because, as I said earlier, I wanted to test my luck, and I wanted to see Josh Allen versus Aaron Rodgers, but most of all, I just really did not want Tom Brady to get to yet another Super Bowl. I ended up getting both of those underdog predictions wrong, and look who's back in the Super Bowl. This time, I'm going to do exactly what I did last round, even though last round didn't work very well, for the sole reason that I cannot watch Tom Brady win another Super Bowl, and although I probably should not bet against the GOAT in a home Super Bowl, I just really do not want to watch that happen, and Tom Brady holding up another Super Bowl trophy, as petty as that may sound. So with that being said, I'm going to do exactly that and bet against Tom Brady in a home Super Bowl. And I'm going to pick the Chiefs to come out on top and be the 2020 Super Bowl champions. So anyways, that is my preview and my prediction for the Super Bowl round, and I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. If you did, I would really appreciate if you would subscribe or do whatever you want to support the channel. And if you have any other ideas for the name change, as I mentioned earlier, which is coming at 500 subscribers, then comment the idea that you have in the comments section. Other than that, it's been Akhil from TNB Productions, and I'll see you in the next upload.